Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to discuss about class 9th topic chapter number 1st basic concepts in geometry practice set 1.3. So using the practice set 1.3 we have first question, write the following statement in if then form. That means we have to use if then is in the given mathematical statement. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. Now look at once the parallelogram. Parallelogram is one of the type of quadrilateral because it is four-sided closed figure. Then parallelogram having few properties like opposite sides are equal and parallel, like that way, and the opposite angles. So angle A is congruent to angle C, angle B is congruent to angle D ultimately. So that we can write the if then form of given mathematical statement is of the form if a quadrilateral. Now parallelogram is a type of quadrilateral. So if a quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then what about we have the second statement, then the opposite angles are congruent. So that we can write then the opposite angles of a quadrilateral are congruent. So few statements are of the form also, like the opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. So if a quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then the opposite sides of a quadrilateral are congruent. Sometimes the statement maybe is of the form the pair of opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel. So if a quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then pair of opposite sides are parallel. Likewise statement we are having in terms of if then form. Look at the next sub question from question number 1. Write the following statement in if then form. The diagonals of a rectangle are congruent. First of all, look at the figure. We have given a rectangle. So rectangle having which property? First property is that pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So put the symbol of equality over them. Next to it we have their diagonals are congruent. So what is meant by the diagonal? If we join non-adjacent vertices of a quadrilateral, then it forms a diagonal. So segment AC and segment BD are the diagonals. So the diagonals of a rectangle are congruent. So how to form now if then statement of it? So I am writing if a quadrilateral is a rectangle, then the diagonals of a quadrilateral are congruent. Like way. So same statement we have maybe is of the form depends on a rectangle, like the pair of opposite sides of a rectangle are congruent. So if a quadrilateral is a rectangle, then the pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are congruent. Sometimes we may have the pair of opposite sides of a rectangle are parallel. So if a quadrilateral is a rectangle, then the pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel. Likewise statement also we are having depends upon the rectangle. Look at the third sub question from question number first. Write the following statement in if then form. In an isosceles triangle, the segment joining the vertex and the midpoint of the base is perpendicular to the base. First of all, be focused on what does mean by an isosceles triangle. Suppose we have a triangle here PQR, and if it's any two sides are congruent or equal. So suppose I would like to consider PQ is congruent to PR, then it is an isosceles triangle. So the segment joining the vertex, suppose I would like to consider the vertex P and the midpoint of its a base. So supposed to be we have a base becomes a QR. Try to consider it's a midpoint becomes a M. So the point which divides the segment QR into two equal parts, it is known as the midpoint of segment. So let us try to join now the PM. So it should be the perpendicular to the base. So it is the median as well as the altitude ultimately. I am putting the name it is the median as well as altitude for the given isoscale triangle. Now look once carefully how to form now if then statement of given mathematical statement. So if a triangle, now it is a triangle, so if a triangle is an isoscale triangle, so that then we have which property we have? So the segment joining midpoint of, or firstly the vertex and the midpoint of the base is perpendicular to base. So like way we can form the if then statement for the given mathematical statement. Now look at the question number 2 from practice set 1.3. Write the converse of the following statement. The alternate angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal are congruent. So we have given here there are the two parallel line and their transversal. So we have to write it's a converse now. So which are the alternate angle? Those are formed as in the rotation of z. So we may have those two are the alternate angle and next to pair of alternate angle, those two, they are congruent. So first of all try to mention it's a conditional statement. That means conditional statement of the given mathematical statement. That means it is of the form if then. Okay, so once we have the alternate angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal are congruent. So when does the alternate angles are formed? So I am writing if two lines are parallel, then two lines are parallel, then the alternate angles made by two lines and their transversal are congruent. So that now we have to write it's a converse. So what shall we have to do for writing the converse? Whatever statement we have after then in case of conditional statement. So which statement we have? Then the alternate angles made by two lines and their transversal are congruent. And whatever statement we have after if, we have to interchange them. So that we can write now the converse of it is of the form. So that we can write now if the alternate angle made by two lines and their transversal are congruent. So if this condition we have, then we can write the lines are parallel. So then the two lines, you may say two lines are parallel. Like way we have the converse of the given statement. Look at the question number 2, sub question 2. Write the converse of the following statement. If a pair of interior angles made by the transversal of two lines are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. So look at the given statement, already it is of the form conditional statement. Once there is a word if then. Now what shall we have to do for writing it's a converse? Whatever statement we have a after then and whatever statement we have a after if, we have to interchange them. Likewise, so we can write now the converse of given mathematical statement or the given conditional statement is of the form. If the two lines are parallel, then which condition we have? A pair of the interior angles made by a transversal of two lines are supplementary. What is meant by supplementary? Sum of them is exactly equals to the 180 degree. Now look at the question number second, sub-question third. Write the converse of the following statement. The diagonals of a rectangle are congruent. So let's try to first of all write it's a conditional statement. What is meant by the conditional statement? We have to use if then is in the given mathematical statement. So I am writing now rectangle is a type of parallelogram, so we can have its a conditional statement is of the form if a quadrilateral is a rectangle, then which property we have? Then the diagonals of quadrilateral are congruent. Lateral are congruent. Now how to write its a converse? So whatever statement we have after then and whatever statement we have after if, we have to interchange them. So I am writing the converse if the diagonals of quadrilateral are congruent, then which type of quadrilateral we have are congruent, then a quadrilateral is rectangle. So like way we have the practice set 1.3. Thank you.